This is the fallen angel Christopher Daniels, former TNA X Division champion and former TNA World Tag Team champion, and you are listening to the TNA Cross the Line podcast. Enjoy.
TNA Wrestling, Cross the Line.
And we're back with episode 353 of the TNA Across the Line podcast. I am Colling Jr., and with me, as always, is Dallas Gridley in Dallas. Last week, we saw the return of the icon Sting, as he has aligned himself with Christian Cage, Team Cage, for Lethal Lockdown at the pay-per-view Lockdown. However, to combat this, it would appear that Tomko, the captain of Team Tomko for the Lethal Lockdown, has potentially, maybe, who knows, recruited James Storm to make it a 5-man team, because at the end of last week's live episode, by the way, of iMPACT, James Storm, in what I thought he may have been offering Sting a beer, he slipped and then smashed it over his head. Well, that's what he did. He smashed him over the head with a beer bottle, and then kind of like stood tall with Team Tomko over a fallen Sting. So Dallas, we're only a couple of weeks from Lockdown. It would appear that Team Tomko has 5 men for Lethal Lockdown. It's not even confirmed that Lethal Lockdown is a 5-team thing, 5-man team. But if it were, are we going 5-on-4, or does Team Cage now need to find a 5th?
I think they need to have one more secret mystery partner that we don't find out until Lockdown. And you know who it should be? Oh, well, okay, no, Bob's doing the RVD thumbs. No, I was going to say JARRET. Jeff Jarrett.
That's Stone Cold?
No, I don't think it'll be Stone Cold. Although they should do a vote on iMPACT tonight. Who do you think is the 5th man? Is it A, Goldberg, B, Brock Lesnar, C, Chris Jericho, or D, other?
The Jericho one would be hilarious because he's in WWE at this point. Is he just going to jump ship in the middle of the WrestleMania?
In the middle of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's if they do 5, it's going to be interesting because I think we were discussing it during last episode. I don't know who it's going to be. It almost has to be someone who isn't on our screen currently, because everyone else is very busy in storylines. Unless they throw in like Shark Boy.
Right, it would have to be somebody like Shark Boy. I would think that I think that maybe a really good option would be put Kaz in there.
That is a really good option.
Because, he had the ton of momentum with the Angle and Cage matches at the end of 2007. Now he's been in the black hole of doom with Black Reign and Relic.
Yeah, but he did just fight Angle a few weeks back on iMPACT even. He has history with AJ Styles. I like that idea a lot. I think that'd be great. And it'd be nice to be able to be like, hey, look, we're putting this young guy in with all these stars. I mean, it's like Christian Cage, Kevin Nash, Rhino, Sting, Kaz. Like, he sticks out, but like not enough to be like, why are they doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they could definitely be an option. But I guess we have to find out if it's even going to be 5-on-5. Which I feel like normally it is, if I'm remembering correctly.
Well, I think we've talked about this before. I think so. The first one, 2005, it was like a weird 3-on-3. It was not even 4-on-4. Traditionally, WCW sense, War Games was, I think, for
Oh, is that one? Okay.
Dusty. So, like, let's say I'm trying to think like 94, for instance, like Dusty, Dustin, and the Nasty Boys be 4-on-4. But I mean, you can do 5-on-5. I don't think it's like insane to do that.
Well, so I mean, you're right. I mean, the first one was 3. This is Lethal Lockdown.
Yeah.
The second one was 4, and then the third one from last year does have 5.
Okay, so then I would imagine they're going to do a 5-on-5 then.
I kind of feel like yes, or they're going to add another one and be 6-on-6. I'm kidding.
Oh my god!
Could you imagine jamming all of them into the ring?
Jesus.
Yeah, so that makes me really feel like it's going to be another one like that. And not for nothing, Jeff Jarrett has been in all of them so far. I'm just saying. He's been in every Lethal Lockdown match. So
It's his match. It's just like the Hell in a Cell for Undertaker.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it's all Jeff Jarrett is also his match is Hell in a Cell.
No.
Well, he's got a lot of matches. He's the King of the Mountain.
King of the Mountain.
He is the Lethal Lockdown. Ain't he great? Ain't he great?
He's also the San Francisco 49er match guy.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Lost, but I mean, he was in it.
Yeah, it's a historic match. Well,
you know what? It actually is. I mean, a lot of people do know about it.
Yeah, for better or for worse.
Yeah, right. Not
certainly
necessarily good.
Well, that all being said, let's do a quick rundown of the card from last week. It was our first ever live Impact, and then I do have ratings news for you, and we can make guesses on what we think their rating was. In the opening of the show, Johnny Devine defeated Alex Shelley in 9 minutes to win a Lockdown X-Scape Qualifying Match in a pretty surprising victory. The people in that X-Scape match it's kind of a weird mixed bag of X Division stars currently. After that, we saw a 6-person tag team match because LAX, including Salinas, defeated Petey Williams, Scott Steiner, and Raka Khan in her in-ring debut in TNA. That match went 4 minutes. Then the next 2 matches, they were the fan interactive voting matches. And I'll tell you right now, before I even say it, that TNA got so many votes on these matches for their interactive live show that they crashed the website. So people were really into this idea. And we saw Booker T defeat Robert Roode in 11 minutes, and this was voted to be a first blood match. I think the other options were Last Man Standing and
I Quit, right?
And I Quit, yeah. And then the next match that was voted on, Awesome Kong is defending her Knockouts world title, and you got to pick the knockout. I think there was like 6 options, and ODB was the one who got the most votes, which was pretty surprising that it wasn't Gail Kim. And Awesome Kong defeated her, though, in 6 minutes. And then finally, in the main event, After Sting made his return, I believe it was at was it in the beginning or was it at the 1 hour mark? Either way.
I think it was the 1 hour mark.
Sting made his return and he said, "Oh, we're wrestling tonight. We ain't waiting for Lockdown." So we saw Team Cage, which was Christian Cage, Kevin Nash, and Rhino, and Sting, defeat Team Tomko, AJ Styles, Team 3D, and Tomko in 10 minutes in the main event. And then once again, Bob already mentioned, James Storm did that attack post-match. So, Bob, it's WrestleMania week. And it was our first live Impact. What do you, just take a wild guess of our rating that we got for the first live Impact? They teased Sting's return on the last episode. I'm sure they did some internet hyping. How do you think we did?
So I'm going to say that they did a 1.1.
Okay, so normally we've been hitting, I think, I can't remember the number. It's like usually a 1.1, 1.2, we kind of getting that.
Yeah.
Now, the company hadn't been expecting anything huge for this, but they were praying for at least a 1.3 or so. Unfortunately, the live Impact show did a 1.0 rating, which is lower than normal episodes of Impact.
Oh shit.
We did a 0.71 in males 18 to 49, and a 0.48 in persons 18 to 49, a 0.68 in males 18 to 34, and 1.4 million viewers. So really, the viewership is pretty close to what it usually is. But so here are our quarter hours, including, as you'll see in a second, a pretty big final quarter hour. It started off with a 0.92, then a 0.87, which Alvarez notes is a big drop. 0.92, 0.95, 1.0, 0.89, 1.02, and then finally, our final quarter got a 1.25.
So that's for the main event.
That's for the main event. That's a big final quarter hour.
That's a big jump, yeah.
So, I guess we were excited to see Sting. So there's that for you. I don't think I have anything else about. Oh, I'll mention this here quick too, because he made his debut at the last show, and Bob was familiar with him, but I was not. Frank Trigg, he debuted as an announcer on the live show. Yeah. Well, lucky for us, he was asked to come back on April 13th to announce Samoa Joe versus Kurt Angle at Lockdown.
Oh.
Trigg apparently got rave reviews internally, and there have been suggestions of doing something with him, more as a wrestler with an MMA gimmick, because he can talk long term. So, or he can talk, long term. So, we may eventually do some more with him, but it seems like he will be back at the Lockdown show for us. So, that's fun.
As a commentator.
Yes.
For the main event.
Yeah. So, I mean, whatever. I guess I don't. It didn't bother me enough that I'm like appalled by it. He was definitely more, I think, easier to listen to than Herbie Sadler goofing off on commentary.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So, and I don't really know too much about him. Will I get sick of him if he keeps showing up? Probably.
I'm just not looking forward to like, let's say, sacrifice. It's like Samoa Joe against Frank Trigg, whether it's for the title or not. You know, it's like,
yeah. No, that's
that.
true. That's true.
I don't want that type of stuff.
My final pre-show note here for you, Bob, has to do with the fact that it is WrestleMania weekend in Orlando. And this is actually this is pretty interesting. And yes, we will be addressing who they showed live on Impact, because we did not mention that again, but we will be mentioning it right now. So, with all WWE, TNA, and ROH all in Orlando at the same time, it made for a very unique opportunity for fans to all wrestlers trying to put their best foot forward. With so many tourists in town for Mania, everyone had packed houses, and TNA in particular turned away a ton of fans, at least for the first 2 nights of tapings, which is what we're starting on here tonight. One of the funniest stories was WWE not wanting any of its talent interacting with talent from other promotions. They were told not to be seen in public with them, not to go to shows, and not to take any photos. To the point that even the WWE hotel was also closed off to everyone, and it was on complete lockdown. To the point you had to have a room key to even go into the hotel, and then once it was Saturday night, you couldn't even bring guests into the hotel room. So it was super lockdown. Stephen Godfrey of TNA, who I'm not too familiar with who this is, but we'll just say he works somewhere in the back. He wanted to set something up. You're going to get a kick out of this, Bob, where TNA talent would go to the WWE Fan Access in a group as a way to garner media publicity, and in particular, get videos on YouTube, local TV, and possibly a newspaper photo. But it ended up not happening, as Samoa Joe and the top guys in particular wanted no part of it. Probably pretty smart. Earl Hebner, though, did go to Fan Access and walked around, but that didn't cause any real commotion. Now, this is wild, this next part. So Dixie Carter had an idea several weeks back to fly a plane over WrestleMania to advertise Impact. As it was, and it was still on as of late in the day as before the show. But WWE got wind of it and somehow managed to get the company that TNA had gone with they got to him and got it stopped. The company first told TNA that there were weather problems, and when TNA investigated further and noted all sorts of planes flew over the stadium during the show, TNA feels that the company they were working with breached its contract. TNA also hired vehicles with big screens driving around the Citrus Bowl and Raw, saying to watch Impact on Thursdays, and passed around a ton of flyers. The next night, they had the truck in the parking lot at the Amway Arena, but was kicked out of the parking lot and went to another. WWE sent staff who told the truck to leave the other lot, but the driver refused. Multiple reports claimed fans wearing TNA merchandise were told to leave WWE Fan Access, including a group dressed up as Sting. So TNA responded by setting up a site next to Fan Access across from the Citrus Bowl at WrestleMania. But unfortunately, it was kind of embarrassing, as no wrestlers came, because most flew home that morning, and those who were still there, basically, they just ended up bringing the X Division title and allowed fans to get their photos holding the belt. So it didn't really make much of an impact. No pun intended. Now, of course, the most high-profile incident involved poor Derek Graham Couch, otherwise known as Robbie McAllister of the Highlanders. And Robbie here came to the Live Impact show on March 27th with his son, since he's good friends with Johnny Devine. This is a very important part of the story. One version of the story had it that Devine promised that he'd get taken care of. They would do nothing to get him in trouble. He waited in line with fans. He got in. A lot of people in TNA production, including Dave Sahadi, are very noted that they are not fond of Vince McMahon or Kevin Dunn. And I think that's why this kind of took the turn it did. Now, at the same time, risking the job of one of the lowest-ranking guys on the company's totem pole upset a lot of younger talent in particular, and you can imagine that Devine was furious about being double-crossed by his own company. Now, some of the older wrestlers who went through the WWF, WCW days just kind of saw this as part of wrestling. They didn't really bat an eye at it. So, from the TNA side, there were bitter feelings, and between that and all the weekend incidences on the other side, including fans being kicked out of Fan Access if they had TNA merchandise on, and the people at TNA decided to show him on TV as a way of laughing at WWE. There were a lot of wrestlers very upset because they knew he may have gotten fired over the incident. The response was that if he was, and Bob, I think Bob, you mentioned this while the show happened, that they would hire him, and then they would have a great story to tell. The reason it didn't happen earlier than it did was because they were asking everyone around what his real name was, and it took long before they got their answer. And as we saw, McAllister looked like he wanted to crawl into a hole when they showed him. He immediately got a text message from the office telling him that he was just shown on TV and to leave the building. He was then sent home. At press time, he had not been fired. The feeling was that he was in the doghouse but wasn't going to be let go. And it seems to be that he was in the doghouse till what did we find out? August. And then he is fired. So.
Yeah.
And then finally, the last part of this, the funny part about how all these rules are selective is that Kevin Nash was socializing with WWE wrestlers whenever he wanted. And as you can imagine, nobody on either side said anything. He attended WrestleMania with his son in the skyboxes and was backstage. On March 27th at the TGI Fridays, there was a wild scene with people from both companies drinking together. John Laurinaitis showed up and people started behaving better. And he was also having drinks with Jeff Jarrett. Edge and Christian hung out together, and Matt Hardy and Gregory Helms were in a group with the women wrestlers of both promotions. So.
Okay, so a couple of things. Would you have shown McAllister on TV if you're TNA?
If you told Johnny Devine, yeah, your friend can come, we won't do anything. That's such a dirty thing to do.
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up. Now, knowing how TNA reacts to things, they're bitter because not only are WWE, being rude to their fans and stuff, they're like, this is how we gotta get back at them. I can see why they did it, but it's still fucked up.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean it's right.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it'd be different too if he just happened to be in an area where you could see him. versus showing him and then writing a WWE wrestler. And it's one of those things where he's not even, as it's noted there, he's so low on the totem pole. Does showing him really do anything except literally screw him over? I mean, that's kind of what.
Right.
And I think that's where it's like, come on.
Yeah. No.
If it was like a grouping of people and it's like, oh, there's like a high mid card guy who like a lot of people know who he is sitting there, and it's like maybe we'll get people talking. No one's talking about Robbie McAllister.
Yeah.
Except for that, it's shitty.
Right. Well, and then you compare it to like Kevin Nash doing whatever he's doing. I mean, it is a bit of, being a hypocrite, but he probably gets the amount of leeway that he gets or whatever because he is a name. He has drawn money. He is a star, so he can probably do whatever he wants. It's not like TNA's gonna be like, hey, Kev, gotta let you go.
Right.
WWE's not gonna be like, hey, Edge, you're hanging out with Christian.
No,
you're off TV for 5 months or whatever.
Right.
Like, that's just not gonna happen.
I'll just also note, because this is like another note I had before, but we're talking about all this crossover and stuff. The Hall of Fame happened one of these days here. I think it might have been Friday. I can't really quite remember, but there was a TNA wrestler in attendance there, but there was only one, and you're never gonna guess who it is. So I'm just gonna tell you. It was Raka Khan, and because she was a former developmental wrestler, she was sitting with developmental talent. Apparently, some TNA wrestlers did express interest in attending, but the company didn't want anyone going. So there was that like weird crossover. But
why would Raka Khan be there? Sitting with developmental talent. She doesn't even work for the company anymore.
Maybe she had some friends that were still in developmental and wanted to go hang out with them. It's another weird one. It doesn't make sense.
Weird. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, if you were in developmental and you're like, hey, Bob, you want to sit at the Hall of Fame? I'd say no. I don't want to sit in the crowd for 4.5 hours while people talk.
This is when they were 4.5 hours too.
Right. So it's like I don't want to spend my Friday or Saturday night doing that.
Right.
I'd rather go to the Ring of Honor show. And then the Ring of Honor cameras will then record me and put me on their DVD, and I'll get fired.
Right. Well,
be great.
Rest in peace. Well, not rest. Well,
rest in peace. He ain't dead.
Rest in peace to his job.
Yeah, his job is dead.
Yeah. Well, Bob, that's all I got here. To wrap us up here before the show, I have literally like 3 things I'll mention at some point during the show today. But it's not a very heavy notes week, but this tends to happen as we get closer and closer to lockdown. This is the second to last show, and they were both taped the 2 days following the live one. So this episode was taped on 3/28, and the next episode was taped on 3/29. So we're taped that whole weekend essentially. Was all TNA.
Yeah, so I just know that if we were of, proper age in 2008, we would have lost so much money going to Florida because we would have just gone to WrestleMania. We would have gone to all 3 days of taping for TNA. We would have gone to the Ring of Honor show.
Mm-hmm. At least TNA's free, but you got to get into the park, I guess. So.
Yeah, but we also have to probably wait. We have to get there super early. You'd be like, Bob, we have to get there at 11 a.m.
You'd have to, though. You literally have to, because they were turning people away.
Right. It would have been horrible. But yeah. All right. Well, let's get into it then. It is April 3rd, 2008 edition of TNA Impact. Our version is 1 hour, 23 minutes, and 58 seconds. I'm going to count down from 3. When I say play, that is when our live watch will begin. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, play.
We're starting off with that TNA wrestling cross the line.
So loud. Okay.
Yeah, cross the line intro.
By the way, our version has a Star Wars countdown in just under 23 hours. Star Wars is going to be on Spike.
Yeah, I was just going to mention that because that's usually it's pros versus Joes. is down in the corner. Today it's counting on Star Wars. And the idea that they're counting down for 22 hours and we're going to see it for the next 2 is pretty funny.
Yeah, so I've never seen a countdown start that far ahead. Also, for Star Wars, I mean, it's 2008. Are we really that amped up about Star Wars being on television? I don't understand.
Yeah, I guess I don't know why we're hyping it up like that. I mean, I love Star Wars, but wow, do I need a 23-hour countdown?
Am I at home being like, is it Friday at 9 yet? That's fucking Star Wars, dude.
Is Star Wars on?
Even though I have the DVD right here on my shelf.
This episode is titled Morgan's Mess, and JB is wearing a really ugly outfit, and he's outside of Jim Cornette's office. Number of huge matchups signed tonight, 1-on-1 tonight.
Why does the side of his like jacket there or whatever looks like Triple H's logo?
I don't know. It's really weird. Christian and Rhino versus AJ and Tomko, and Payton Banks versus Traci Brooks tonight. Oh, James Storm against Sting tonight? Here comes Jim Cornette. Oh, I had a doctor's appointment today. It was 2 hours late. I'm a sick man, a very sick man. Yeah, we know. Oh, there you go. It's confirmed. Jim Cornette said Matt Morgan has allowed Team Tomko to have a 5th member in Lethal Lockdown. So he's kind of freaking out because Matt Morgan decided, I can change the Lockdown main event. Here's Matt Morgan. Why'd you have a 5th member? Oh, Morgan said, well, Tomko asked me, so that's why I did it. Someone needed to do it. Yeah, well, we got to live with it, and unfortunately, Christian Cage is going to have to live with it tonight as well. And we are heading to our normal Impact intro.
Has Matt Morgan ever made a decision that would be considered good?
No. Okay. No, and Cornette has continually yelled at him and done nothing about it.
Right. I mean, I feel like this is going on half a dozen times that he's like fucked up, and then Cornette's just like, "I'll let you keep on making decisions,
right,
or not like holding you accountable for anything."
Yeah. As we are heading into the Impact Zone and we're seeing a match graphics here, I just want to note that Kaz had a dark match before this taping, and it's just against like a mystery person. It's literally question marks in the Observer, and it's question marks on Cage Match. So he just fought someone.
Maybe it was Robbie McAllister.
Could have been at that point. Making their way to the Impact Zone. Looks like Team Tomko is coming out here. No Storm, so he's not officially on the team yet, but...
I'm sure they're going to announce him. Be like, hey, James Storm.
Well, I guess I'll just mention this note since Team 3D is out here, and it kind of semi-relates to them. Remember how they started their little feud with Joel Anderson? Excuse me.
Yeah, from Survivor.
Yeah. He is training, but we're told that he hasn't actually signed. But Dixie Carter has been in touch with him and Johnny Fairplay every week, giving them impression that both will be signed, and sent Fairplay presents from his TNA family for his baby daughter. So... TNA was sending baby gifts to Johnny Fairplay.
I don't understand this borderline obsession with Johnny Fairplay.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, isn't it?
It's like really weird. I mean, to his credit, Johnny Fairplay, I think, is a good heel. Like, he is annoying. And, like, you would want to see him get beat up. But this amount of effort is baffling.
Tomko's got the mic here, and he's not the strongest talker, but, that's okay.
He also has a black eye.
Maybe he was hanging out with the wrong people, and then Dixie gave him one.
Maybe.
Pop! Great. Brother Ray's going to talk now, just who I want to listen to. Bob has a pair of sunglasses like this, and he looks so cool when he wears them.
I don't. Dallas has those shorts.
Let's see him again.
That Brother Ray's wearing.
Are they cargo shorts? I do not have those.
I've seen you mow your lawn wearing those. What are you talking about?
No way.
Yeah. You wear those shorts, and then you wear our SCX inspired shirt too.
Yeah, the CTL Cross the Line. You can get that shirt over at Pro Wrestling Tees.
Yeah.
.com/ I think Cross the Line TNA, but just go to TNAcrosstheline.com and then you can see all of that stuff. And you can buy a sex inspired shirt if you've been following along since the Asylum years as well.
And Dallas cut the sleeve, so it's more like a tank top.
I did the wrestler cut where they cut in like this.
That's right.
If you don't think I'm wearing that shirt to the TNA Impact taping that, as of this episode dropping, is in about a week.
10 days, right? 13th or 14th and 15th?
Yeah, 14th and 15th.
Yeah.
So probably post. Well, we're doing pretty good on our recording schedule here. So it's gonna be.
It's right after lockdown.
Yeah, it's gonna be after lockdown. We'll update everyone on how fun it was.
3D
crowd,
sucks. 3D
crowd is
sucks.
chanting they suck. Oh, here you go. Here's our new partner, Cowboy James Storm.
Now, remember, just over 2.5 years ago, James Storm and Team 3D were in a pretty big rivalry.
It's true.
I mean, James Storm was at their funeral in what is still arguably one of the greatest segments that TNA has ever done.
Yeah, that segment is an all-timer. It's kind of crazy when you think about it, because I do think that era when that happened has probably the most iconic TNA segments and like moments and stuff. It's all like 04 to 06.
Yeah. Yeah. Like consistently. I think like we'll get here and there, but
yeah. Well, the thing is, like, it's not that it gets bad, but like when I think about TNA and when people post moments, those are the ones they're showing.
Yeah.
Wait, passing beers all around. Brother Ray just sipped out of James Storm. And wait, before Storm gets to talk, Christian Cage's music hits. Is he playing mind games? Is he going to come out? Team Cage, here they come.
Now, if there was any common sense in TNA, this would be where you could have reintroduced Chris Harris as a main player as well.
That would have been very good.
You know what I mean? Even if you just kept him off TV for a few months and be like, oh, by the way, here's Chris Harris, and he's pissed.
It would make so much sense, too.
Oh, for sure.
They all got matching shirts on that say Team Cage. Kevin Nash did cut the sleeves off.
Not a lot of effort into that shirt.
No. In fact, the one that Cage has on is like definitely like
way
two sizes too big. It's huge on him.
It's a huge shirt.
He's dropping the R word on James Storm. Jesus.
He called him the R word?
Yeah, he called him semi.
Oh.
Are we okay with the fact that Sting took a beer bottle to the back of the head and then is just standing here looking happy next week?
I mean, especially in this taping sequence, it literally happened yesterday.
Right. I guess it wasn't on the front of the head and it was more of a behind tack, so I guess that makes it better. It's like one of those things where it's like, you could theoretically use it as like a write-off, or they could be here next week and you can have a match.
Right.
He's going to borrow a little phrase from a friend. It's showtime.
That is quite the strong team. Cage, Rhino, Nash thing.
That's like very strong. He's calling Matt Morgan's big goofy ass out here. But as that was happening, Brother Ray was yelling, "You got 4, we got 5." Really just rubbing that in. Now, pointing out, Matt Morgan is coming out, and he does have a theme song. Which I don't know if we've heard.
We have not. And I don't think it's like the same one as Cornette's.
I don't think. What is this? What is happening here? Matt Morgan's shaking hands with Team Tomko and like being in the ring with them.
We've been swerved. It's going to be 6-on-4.
Could you
Morgan
imagine?
sucks.
No, you're busy. We gotta run and get Cornette's dry cleaning. He says. You put Team Cage at an obvious disadvantage. What are you gonna do for Team Cage? We gotta know. It sounds like I don't know. He's gonna make it 5-on-5. Bubba, I got this.
His brother Ray.
It.
Not Bubba.
Well, yeah. Why is
lawsuit?
Yeah. Okay, he says, "Go outside of the company if you have to. I don't care. Go find an MMA fighter."
Frank Trigg.
Oh shit! Could it be Frank Trigg? I feel like he hasn't been like around on TNA TV enough for that to like mean anything.
No one would have any idea.
I ask a stupid question. I got a stupid answer. Guess I'll break it down to you like this. I'm confident in my team of 4. Honestly, I would be too. Even against the 5 of them.
Honestly. Even with Morgan, if it was 6-on-4, I'd be like, we might be okay.
Because who's the best member on Team Tomko?
Styles.
I mean, it's not even a question. And in Styles' current placement, he's kind of like goofy and like he's still good in the ring, but he's still not like up there. You know what I mean? Christian Cage may have an ace up his sleeve. Could it be an ace, but the A kind of looks like a J, and then when you flip it over, it kind of looks like another J, and then it kind of looks like the shape of a guitar.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking yourself into that one.
Well, Kurt Angle's backstage, and JB just ran up to him. He's being silent. Hey, is everything okay on the home front after that sparring match last week? First of all, you and me in a sparring match? Oh, he's letting JB off the hook. That's good. This week. He says, me and AJ are fine. As far as Karen's concerned, as far as I'm concerned, I don't know the name of Karen Angle. Okay, what's on the agenda tonight? I want to make sure that bastard Samoa Joe backs up his words and quits professional wrestling for good when he retains the title lockdown. How are you going to do that, JB says. He says, well, you just have to wait and see. Oh, Eric Young. He's here tonight, he says. Super Eric. Oh. Kurt Angle just says, you know what? You're a moron. A child. You're a child, Eric. He says, you're not a superhero. You don't have a cape or mask or wear knee pads.
It's all true. All valid points.
Yeah. The Monsters of Rock are taking on the Motor City Machine Guns and LAX up next. Holy shit, what is this?
Oh, someone's on the hood!
Earlier
today. Oh, is that Petey?
Petey was stuck on the hood of a car, and Scott Steiner drove in with Rocket
Petey just yelled that they were on the interstate. What the fuck?
This is between me and Petey. It's none of your business. When I said I control the landscape of TNA, you're going to just find out just how much tonight.
This fucking guy. What?
What?
Tonight?
Scott Steiner said he said he's cashing in his world title shot tonight?
What the fuck is going on today? That should have
controls
been
the
on the live
landscape.
episode. Kurt and fucking Scott, let's go.
That actually would have been a really good idea. Okay, we're on to Crystal in the back now. There's a lot going on here. Here's the Monsters of Rock.
Oh my god. What a fucking foursome. Well, fivesome, I guess.
Black Rain, Relic, and Rock and Rave Infection.
Motor City Machine Guns. You stepped inside the insane asylum. You're at the hands. Dr. Rain.
Hemi's singing
Dr.
into
Relic.
Darkness Falls. Pennsylvania, we love you. I love that they're using the mic stand and talking to it.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
Relic is saying, heard Super Eric's in the building. My advice is to take your mask. Hemi just keeps going, tell him. We still love you, Smallville. This team is not going to work good together.
No way.
The Monsters of Rock a party after the gig tonight. That's what Lance always says.
Also, Relic should not be cutting promos.
With a mic stand. Jesus Christ.
He just don't do it. Because for me, I mean, I know it's Johnny Stamboli underneath the fucking mask.
I love that. That's
So
the worst part for you, because like I
It
can,
is.
some reason I can keep that separated, but
I can't.
But it's just even the gimmick is just like you should not be talking.
And here's the thing: it's not even that like Johnny the Bull or Johnny Stamboli is bad in the ring.
Right?
He's not. He had one of the most impressive displays of power when he gorilla press slammed Rikishi. Like I'm not even making
Hemi
that
did
up.
the split. Jimmy Rave just said another
Biloxi.
town.
I think he said Biloxi.
All I want to know is who wants to get infected tonight. That is an awesome catchphrase.
That's fucked up.
I really like the Rock and Rave Infection. I've decided. I feel like it's very entertaining, and it's looked back on like how dumb it is, but it's really funny.
It's funny. I think Jimmy Rave is fantastic. Biloxi.
He's wicked funny in it, and Hemi has switched from this like really bitchy character, like, yeah, you're gonna listen to me and blah blah blah, and like she's even really embraced like the comedy aspect of it, and it plays into her talents of being a singer and all that. So
Okay, if Relic cut the promo with his mask on, like that mask instead of like the shield,
the
thing,
metal one, yeah.
it'd be different.
Here come the machine guns. Oh, Eric Young is in the crowd with fans.
He's like,
hiding
I know
from the
those
monster.
guys.
Oh, see, there's even a fan in the front row with a Guitar Hero guitar, dude. It's getting over.
It's getting over.
People are bringing guitars. Oh. LAX has a new song. At least a new beginning of it. Homicide Hernandez, of course, with Salinas. Oh no, this is like definitely brand new.
That definitely is newer. Hello, Salinas. Oh, you know what? Since we kind of do talk about, current stuff as well. Have you seen the footage of the unfortunate events of what happened at OVW?
Yeah, I have actually. I did see that. It's not great.
It's horrible. The public statements from OVW and Al Snow
are
horrific.
awful.
So bad.
I think The worst part of that whole thing when I watched it was when they kind of just kick him to the side.
And the one guy on commentary was just like, oh, kicking his carcass out of the way. It's like, holy shit, dude. Like, what are you talking about?
I felt like that. Well, I mean, maybe it was just I didn't listen close enough or something, but I feel like the other person on commentary almost was like, I don't know if he's okay. And
for sure. Yeah.
So I was trying to, because everyone was like, the announcers, the commentary, this, that. But I feel like one person, she kind of was like, I think it was a girl, kind of made note to be like, I don't know if he's okay. And then no one did anything, of course. Yeah, no, it was pretty bad. And in case OVW wasn't bad enough, then that happens.
Shelley with a drop kick knocking Lance Hoyt off the apron. Or is he by his other name now? He has to be Lance Rock, right?
No, as far as I know, he's still Lance Hoyt.
Oh, I thought it was Lance Rock.
I mean, I haven't heard him say it, so who knows? But
homicide on the top rope. Oh no!
Oh, big senton as the machine guns were holding Jimmy Rave in place.
Wow!
Relic coming in with homicide. Here was Black Rain.
This crowd is on fire.
It's that hot WrestleMania weekend crowd, dude. And it's going to be next show too. It's going to be awesome.
Sit-up wheelbarrow slam there by Relic onto homicide.
Yeah, and Eric Young is running away now. I think he's scared of the monsters. I have a feeling Super Eric may be making an appearance here shortly.
Yeah, I think you're right. But back to the Al Snow thing, is I saw his statement, which was about 3 days after the fact.
Well, as I'm sure you saw as well, he made he makes really stupid,
horrible jokes
all the time, and he posted one hours after the incident happened and was like blowing up online, and that was like technically like the first statement someone made after it happened from the company. It was him just doing a joke.
And what makes it even worse is that somebody had shared that he had posted that joke 3 separate times. So it was just a recycled joke.
Wow. And then his actual statement that, as you noted, was too late anyways, was also AI generated.
It was?
Mm-hmm. Yep, people figured that out pretty quick too. So,
oh my god.
Just to make it a little worse. If you can't even write a real apology,
like, what are we doing?
Hernandez jumps and takes out both Rocket Rave members, tosses Black Rain over the top rope. Here comes Relic. Up and over as well. Holy shit. Tosses Jimmy Rave overhead, ducks the clothesline by Lance Hoyt, slams him down on like a standing spinebuster.
You know what's even funnier is that tonight, sit-out powerbomb by Hernandez onto Rave. But only gets a 2 count. His Hoyt broke the cover. Is that OVW has I guess you could say a pay-per-view of their own, March Mayhem, tonight, March 15th, the same day as AEW Revolution.
Are they stupid?
Well, it's at 6, so I'm thinking that it'll go from 6 to like 8 or something.
Oh.
So if you want me to come over early, we can watch OVW March Mayhem as well.
If it's free on YouTube, I'll watch it. That's it.
It is free on YouTube.
That's funny. The thing is that there are some people. There's talent in.
There are good talent in OVW. Yes, the management team though there apparently is horrible.
Fucking idiots, dude. Jimmy Ray taking the border toss again, dude. He always takes that move so good. Hernandez gets.
You know what pin. I think it is that because he's taken the Gringo Killer too.
Mm-hmm.
Both here and in Ring of Honor. I think it's that he's so lengthy.
Yeah.
That it just looks some way more devastating.
Well, Black Rain wasn't going to take it. Hoyt, I think, would take it. Uh-oh. Darkness Falls on Hernandez? Here's Kaz, though.
Yeah, but you were saying Hoyt would definitely take it.
Yeah, Hoyt would take it, I think, for sure.
Chokeslam.
But Black Rain and I think Relic would too. But Black Rain, he ain't taking that move.
I don't know. I don't even know if you could pick him up for it.
Right. I don't know. Hernandez probably could though.
You might.
Oh, okay. So the monsters, the rock monsters are taking over, and here comes the superhero, Super Eric. Oh, he just shoves Jimmy Rave to the side. Goes after Hoyt, Black Rain, Relic, back elbows, takes them all down, clothesline to Relic. Do you think this is like a way to try to make it more known? Hey, Eric Gunn can also like wrestle instead of just being goofy, but he's got to be.
No, because I mean, the main thing here is that it's goofy.
Well, the main thing is, but he's actually doing stuff to people.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like it's not like he's been goofy his entire career. I mean, he was in Team Canada. He was serious up until Sting came back, and
but even in Team Canada, he was goofy.
I would say it was more. He just showed charisma. He wasn't like off the wall goofy.
No, not off the walls. No. JB's with Sting in the dark corridors backstage.
It looks like they're in a shed.
It's not just good to be back. It's really good. Yeah, that's right, Stinger. He felt like he still has something to give back to this company.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's just 2008. He's going to work until about 2009, and then he's going to work from 2009 to 2010, and then he's going to work from 2010 to about 2015. And then he has no more to give to this company, because then he's going to go to WWE, because then he's got some stuff to give to them. And then Seth Rollins is going to end his career, and then he's going to take a couple of years off, and then he's going to give a lot to AEW, and he's going to jump off balconies every single week for about 2 years.
Yeah.
Sting says tonight he picks up like he never left. It's showtime.
I have a new drinking game that we're gonna play on this show.
Okay.
And it's something I've noticed in Sting promos. Is that whenever he is cutting a promo about rough cut malicious. Oh, this is BG James.
Yeah, BG and Kip rough cut stuff again.
Anytime that he cuts a promo on a specific person, he says their first name almost every sentence, at the beginning of every sentence. So my new drink game is that I'm going to get a High Noon pineapple, not an ad, and I am going to take a sip every time that he says the subject's first name.
I guess I never know if I noticed that either, so I kind of like that.
Transcribing his interviews is just... you notice it.
How do you feel that they did this big turn where Kip turned on BG, and we've almost strictly done these weird promos where they're separated, and this is how we're like hyping up this feud?
It does not bother me.
I don't know. I feel like I'm just like, I mean, I didn't have much interest before, but I feel like this is making me care even less.
I mean, people who are watching or at Lockdown are probably going to have seen these.
Well, I guess we're assuming they're fighting at Lockdown, right?
I mean, they are. I mean, give me a break.
The two brothers have to go out back and beat the crap out of each other. I don't want a relationship with him, Kip says. I don't want no future with him. It's finished, over, and done. To be continued.
Finished.
Hey, there's a couple new live shows. May 8th, May 9th, and May 10th. Barry, Vermont.
New York.
Derby, Vermont. And then, Plattsburgh, New York. of course, Lockdown Interaction Fan Fest, April 12th in Lowell, Massachusetts. Go to TNAWrestling.com for more. Bob, speaking of Lockdown, as we're probably about to talk about it more, the company got good news in that they signed a deal with Johan Promotions to distribute their pay-per-views in bars and restaurants. So it's going to be interesting to see how this works and if they actually gets shown anywhere. It's noted how you used to see WWE shows in bars and such all the time, but of late you barely do it at all, and most places have switched just to doing UFC shows.
UFC, yeah.
We still got 3 big matches here: Sting and Storm, Brooks and Banks, and then Tomko and AJ against Christian Cage and Rhino. And who will the 5th member be? Will we find out tonight? Oh, we sat down with Raisha, Saeed, and Awesome Kong, like Tenay did. This is a scary-looking interview stage. It's like where Sting was just interviewed,
I was going to say, this is like the same area as Sting.
Now, of course, Kong is not going to speak during this. I don't know if Kong talks at all in her TNA run. I could be wrong about that.
No.
Although, I feel like once a certain 2 people come and they decide to switch even how the Abyss character works, I wouldn't be surprised if they start...
I don't even know how long she's there for that.
Well, I was just wondering that myself, to be honest with you.
She has to be because she like beats up Bubba, the Love Sponge.
Raisha Saeed said she was born in Syria. She came to the United States. Awesome Kong, born in America. But she makes her home in Japan. How long have you known Kong and how did you meet? Knew each other for many years, met in the dojos of Japan. They keep getting closer and closer to Mike Tenay's face, which is really funny.
Why are they doing that? Whoa.
Oh, the burka's none of his concern. So Mike Tenay just going down every knockout that Awesome Kong has defeated. And he says, is there anyone on the horizon that can take the measure of Awesome Kong? No. And then it ends.
That was it. Hey, all right. Looks like Consequences Creed's getting a video package, and it's working.
That's right, because last week it didn't, and then we just ignored the fact that it was even on there.
That's right. And in case you're wondering, 22 hours, 12 minutes, and 55 seconds till Star Wars.
Well, and if you're following along with us, that equates to about 33 minutes, 56 seconds into today's show. But Star Wars, it's coming.
It's coming.
Next week, Consequences Creed makes his debut. Well, his return.
Yeah, return.
Impact debut. We are with James Storm and Jacqueline backstage, and she says, I didn't think we were going to see you back after Elevation X. I kind of wish that... I mean, I see why they did the return the way they did with the surprise of the beer bottle and stuff, but I kind of wish they pulled what they were doing on house shows where he was coming out in like a wheelchair and stuff like that, and did that on TV. I think that would have been really entertaining and kind of continued the story of him falling and being hurt from Elevation X.
Could have done that for weeks.
Oh my god, you could have milked the fuck out of it, because then eventually it's like, okay, you're fine.
Yeah. Speaking of like wheelchair storylines, I remember in Smoky Mountain Wrestling, there was a guy named Ron Wright who was an older guy, and his gimmick was like in a wheelchair, and like I didn't know anything about this, but 2 years into the company, he finally gets out of the wheelchair, and it like blew my mind. I was like, he's fine.
That's awesome. James Storm says tonight he becomes an icon. He was going to slap the paint right off his face. Look at that. Do you see that little promotion in the background? NASCAR Hot Pass on DirecTV. That's a new little product placement.
That's a good idea to get money. I'm sure they had to pay for that.
Mm-hmm. Sorry about your damn luck. Looks like AJ and Tomko's match is up next. Non-title.
Don't you forget it.
Do you like that? We're still doing this weird Prince gimmick where his crown is right there and he puts it on when he comes out.
Yeah.
I think AJ Styles has been super entertaining, but I'm kind of ready for him to get serious again.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I mean,
it's very entertaining, but
leave the funny stuff to like Eric Young. That's fine. But I would rather AJ be like, hey, he's like real good.
I also really want the tag team division to be like revitalized because, and I know we've talked about how Russo more or less sees it as like a prop, but just the fact that it's like constantly never defended is like, because you could even say you could make this a title match, and then still do whatever bullshit finish they're probably gonna do, and it wouldn't have mattered.
Unless they have like Rhino and Cage win.
See, I purposely would have Tomko and AJ win, I think. Keep the advantage looking like it's on Team Tomko.
Sure. But that just means that Rhino would be losing again.
But that's kind of what he does in TNA.
Well, right, I know, right. Yeah, you're right.
Or just do a DQ.
I hate DQs.
I know, but it's also a TV match. And we're building a feud. We have another whole week. And
yeah, but here's my problem is that sometimes it is a necessary evil, like you have to do it. But why don't you just have, a clean finish or whatever, and then right after, you can do whatever you were gonna do to cause the DQ, just after the match.
Gotta protect him, brother.
I'm telling you right now. As a viewer of professional wrestling for over 30 years, there has never been an instance where a wrestler has lost a match and then I've sat here and said, he'll never, he can't win the world title.
Not going to recover from this.
Yeah, it's over. Never. Rhino has lost every big match for the last 2 years. Aside from Elevation X, where he doesn't even get a pin. He just knocks a guy off of the scaffold.
Right.
For the most part, he loses every match. And yet here we are being like, Rhino could like maybe win. He might kick your ass. Like, wrestling is no different than real life combat sports. Conor McGregor hasn't won a fight in like 6 years, but every time he fights, people are like, oh, I got to tune into that. You got to see Conor. Even though he's gotten knocked out every time in the last 5 fights. It's no different.
Well, now you kind of want to see him get knocked out, right?
Yeah.
Kind of part of the fun.
Pretty much.
Christian Cage laying into punches on Tomko in the corner, and Styles tried to run in, but he was able to stop himself and throw Styles over the top there quickly.
Now, usually, what makes the Star Wars countdown really good is that we'll actually know when it's been 1 full hour. So we're at 39 minutes and 16 seconds into this show, footage-wise. But really, in terms of real life, it's been like almost 53 minutes.
That is a really good point, and why the countdown is kind of fun.
Yeah.
So the ending of this match is probably about to be kind of where that hour mark happens.
Right. And I've always said, it's usually around like the 45-minute mark. And by all accounts, I'm pretty close to it. So about 45, 46 minutes of these shows without commercials is 1 hour mark. So I would like to congratulate myself.
Congrats, Bob.
For paying attention in my sports broadcasting class.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Styles, nice drop kick on Rhino. It's picture perfect.
Now, that is AJ's wedding ring around his neck, right?
I think so, yeah.
Right. So this whole time he's been doing that, and he's been involved in a married storyline with Karen.
Has he had it on this whole time?
He wrestles with it on.
I don't know if I ever really paid attention to it.
Yeah, he definitely is. I can't wait for the show when I don't even know if it's going to be... Oh, yeah, it would definitely be on our timeline. When he comes out with a tattoo of his kids.
I don't know when he gets that.
I think it's like 2009. Because it's there 2010. Like early 2010.
I really don't remember. It's been that long that it's like, oh, okay.
He might even have it... Oh, wait a minute. That's way after. Yeah, that's like 2011. I'm pretty sure it's 2009. I've been wrong before on this podcast, and I'll be wrong again, so who knows. Oh, go to commercial.
I love another commercial break.
So that's going to be another 3 minutes off the top, the timeline here, or the timeline. The countdown for Star Wars. So where are we at now? 22:01. So that's countdown. Yeah, so around 43 minutes. It's going to be the 1 hour mark. Put that in your notes. 43 minutes is 1 hour. Roughly.
43 minutes.
Okay.
Yep.
42. So about 43 and a half is what we're so anytime that we're trying to figure out the ratings for the 1 hour mark. So this match is way before the 1 hour mark.
Yeah, that's fair to say.
Probably happened around like 8:40ish. Starting around.
AJ raking at the face of Christian Cage now.
Come on, Rhino. Tag in Terry. Ooh, kick. Punch. Kick. Punch. Oh, Christian fired up. Trying to get a tag to Terry. I was going to say, he can definitely tag that. And here the referee did. Damn it, fucking Andrew Thomas. Yeah, how do you not hear it? If AJ does it, he'll be like, oh, yeah, okay, they did it. This is bullshit.
Bullshit, dude.
I'm pissed. Here comes AJ again. AJ at one time considered Christian to be his dad. Saw him as a father figure. He's beating him up. He's got a waist lock on him.
Yeah, he's trying to get that tag, but unable to do so.
Oh, Kip up Hurricanrana by AJ. 1, 2, no. Christian kicks out at 2, right in the middle of the ring. He had no place to go. Here comes Tomko, who no longer has a job with New Japan Pro Wrestling, but they kept Giant Bernard. He's been probably a little upset about it.
Yeah, he basically was like, you know what? Fuck you.
Delayed vertical. 1, 2, no. Come on! Count faster! So, wrenching on Christian is AJ. Can Christian tag in Rhino? I'm only asking because Rhino clearly doesn't have a long reach because he is quite wide, so it prevents him from reaching further into the ring. I'm surprised Mike Tenay hasn't said that on commentary.
He has very short arms. A little educator action. Execution.
2.
Educator is the backwards head. Educator. Or
There's execution.
That's the DDT. That's what
Edgematic.
Which one's that one?
I don't know, but that's a move.
Okay.
Oh, here's Terry. Andrew Thomas didn't see it again? Is this guy blind?
Wow. That's not good.
He's blind and he's deaf. He's telling Rhino that I'm the referee. Get out of the ring. That's messed up. It's rude. He doesn't even say please or thank you. Oh, he's going to gore him. He's going to kill Andrew Thomas. Oh, my God.
No way.
Thomas, don't. Oh, my God. He ran
Gore.
That's a DQ. That's a DQ, right? I mean, that's...
I mean, I don't know how it can't be, but he's going nuts.
I don't blame him. I don't even blame him for that.
Andrew Thomas took that gore really well.
Yeah, he did.
Crowd's going at ape shit right now. They're going nuts. TNA chants.
I hope Andrew Thomas is off TV for at least 2 weeks.
He'll be back in the main event. We almost just saw that. What does Tomko and Styles call that? That tornado suplex combination move or whatever?
I don't know.
Gore to AJ Styles.
Jesus.
Wow. That's like so impressive how he just took that. And here comes Brother Ray and Brother Devon. I knew we were going to have a fucky finish to this match.
Well, it was over once Andrew Thomas got murdered.
Right.
So.
Here comes Kevin Nash
with a chair. Oh, he doesn't mean business. He went over the middle of the rope.
I do like how he can get out there pretty quick, and then as soon as it's time to get in the ring, he kind of starts going slow motion.
Well, right.
Cornette's out here even. The bell is ringing and ringing. Oh, Rhino's disqualified for knocking the referee. He's not an official, though. He can't do that.
Right. This was also non-title, so it's not like that big of a deal.
Right.
Okay, well, AJ and Tomko win. I mean, rightfully so, because Terry doesn't know how to control his temper. Which, if you watch ECW, not a surprise.
Right. Jim Cornette and Matt Morgan are backstage in his office. He's yelling at Morgan, "You see what you've done? Do you see what's happening?" I'm trying to see what's on the screen there, on the whiteboard. Pay-per-view lockdown.
4/13/08.
And then it says Impact. And it has like the date of Impact.
Why is that on the white? He need a reminder of when the pay-per-view
is? I don't know. I feel like this also is like a weird view of his office. Normally we see it slightly different than this. There's no TNA like anything in this office except the writing on that whiteboard.
I'm willing to guarantee that there's actually no window in that office because by the blinds behind him, it's suggesting that outside is like right there, and I don't think that's the case.
Wait. He's going to be the referee in the main event?
Does Cornette not know that this guy has basically aligned himself with Tomko and stuff?
Why would he like reward him for being stupid? Hey, you've been really fucking up and stuff. Yeah, you can be the referee in the main event. No big deal. I definitely didn't see you joining the other team.
He must have a massive hard-on for Matt Morgan.
Oh, the courtship with Jay and Val. Oh, we're in the hot tub.
Oh, hello, SoCal.
He's wearing goggles in the hot tub. The hotel jacuzzi is a lot cheaper, especially when you don't check in.
That's funny.
Hey, should we talk? We've been on a couple dates. She's rubbing his hand in a very weird way.
It's a lot cheaper when you don't check in. You know what I'm talking about.
Shout out to SoCal Val for always sharing our posts over on Twitter. You can share our posts on Twitter too if you want. Just follow us at CrossTheLineTNA. She almost just kissed Jay, and Sanjay just came in from under the water because he was snorkeling. Well, there's a snake in here, and of course there's not a snake. And we're back. We have a TNA Lockdown X-Scape Qualifying Match. Who will the fourth opponent be? Oh, shit. Say it. Say my name. Primetime Elix Skipper is back.
Say it. Say my name. Primetime, baby. DirecTV, huh? Well, we know who bought DirecTV.
Weird placement time for it, but whatever.
You don't think of DirecTV when you think of Elix Skipper making an entrance?
I just think they cut away at such a weird time. I would do that before the entrance, like show it and then pan to
lead
like
into it. Yeah.
His opponent's Shark Boy, so I have a feeling this is not going to go well for Elix Skipper, unfortunately.
I think Elix Skipper's going to win.
I hope he does. But Curryman is also already in the escape match, so
even more reason for Elix Skipper to win. How can Shark Boy be in the escape match and Lethal Lockdown?
That's a fair point.
Yeah, so
Curryman,
what they should have done is that Elix Skipper should have came out and he should have been doing a cosplay of The Rock, and they could have had The Rock against Stone Cold Steve Austin
from WrestleMania. Yeah, it is WrestleMania weekend. It would have worked.
I would have pitched it and been like, why don't we have Shark Boy and Elix Skipper do a complete reenactment
and see who notices
of like WrestleMania 17 and see if anybody can figure it out. I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't. Shark Boy with a bulldog out of the corner. Looks like Dallas is cold. He put a sweatshirt on. Anybody
I'm
watching
freezing.
at home?
Absolutely freezing.
Misses a forearm drop off the middle rope. Oh, kick to the back of the head by Skipper.
I was trying to wait for our break before I put this on, but I just could not anymore.
Yeah, well, why don't you just turn your heat on?
It is on.
Higher, 75.
Not with the way these bills have been, buddy.
Yeah. Preach it. I had turned my heat off, and then last night I was like, I'm shivering, and so I had to turn it back on.
You look Skipper. Suplex. Nice. That's right. Steiner still says he's cashing in his briefcase tonight. You think that's still going to happen?
I'm going to say no. We have like a half hour left. Oh, wait a minute. Well, we don't really have a main event, right?
Well, Storm and
Sting and Storm. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. Probably not.
Skipper trying to put away Shark Boy on the apron here. Nope, crotches him up on the rope. He is about to do his signature rope walk, Hurricane Rana.
Is he going to fall, though? I've yet to see him fall.
Nope, Shark Boy just pushed him.
Oh, okay, good.
And he comes back with a missile drop kick.
If I was Scott Steiner, I would be the first guy ever to be like, I'm cashing in my contract in 6 months at Bound for Glory.
Oh, yeah.
Why not?
Like really plan ahead.
Yeah, I would do that. With Money in the Bank, right? If I had won it in July, I'd be like, well, guess what I'm cashing it in? Fucking WrestleMania next year. Guaranteed main event. Like, what are we talking about? I'm doing it.
Shark Boy with a fast press, laying in the punches. Shell, yeah, drops the fin.
Oh, shell, yeah.
Oh, a shell, yeah.
Oh, shell, yeah.
I like how Shark Boy went from making an appearance like every 3 months to he's on TV every single week.
Well, when you have a character that gets over,
and dude, it works so good.
The one thing they're gonna do is they're gonna just kill it into the ground until it's just not useful anymore.
Well, as we said when he was in a coma,
is a real thing.
They couldn't even milk the coma thing. They showed us a week's worth of him in bed having a coma in one episode.
Yeah.
To the point where I essentially spoiled it on accident because I didn't think they were going to do it right away. I thought it was still rumor.
Yeah. It was easily 3 weeks worth of holy shit.
Oh my God. Skipper laid Shark Boy over the top rope, got to the turnbuckle, and just did a massive, axe kick.
Coast to coast leg drop over the
leg drop. Rope. Really well done. Shark Boy flipped over so fast. Skipper on the top rope. Shark Boy drop kicks his leg.
You look Skipper. Should have had a bigger role.
Hurricanrana back in from the top. There's the stunner.
1, 2, 3.
And there you go. Shark Boy is in the escape match at Lockdown.
I would have went into business for myself and kicked out.
Yeah, why not?
And I would have got up. I would have flipped them off.
Oh, they're throwing him the clam juice.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's water. That's not clam juice. Here's the match. We have one more next week. It's Black Machismo defending against Crewman, Soldier, Johnny Devine, Shark Boy, and one more member. We will find out next week. Oh, we have this match too. I forgot about, but we are backstage with Traci Brooks. Yeah. You see the bruises on my back? Crystal says no, and I don't see them either. Well, she says because bruises disappear in welts. Go away. What Robert Roode and Payton Banks did to me at Destination X is etched into my brain forever. The way of Payton Banks whipping me is etched into my brain. This is payback.
I knew she was going to say that.
And payback is a bitch.
And so am I.
Oh, it's wow. Velvet Sky and Angelina Love. You're picking on a valet that isn't even a wrestler.
It's true.
Oh, like you're a veteran who can just boss everyone around. If you don't watch your back, you're going to end up just like Roxy.
What do they have to do with any of this? Nothing?
Nothing. They're just a knockout.
But, like, why are they getting in her business? Like, who cares?
Because they're just mean girls, dude.
Mind your fucking business.
Okay, so Crystal's telling Shark Boy the rules of the escape match. Pinfall or submission. And then it's the first man out of the cage for the last two. So what do you think about Consequences Creed? He's making his debut next week. I did exactly what I said I'm going to do, and that was whip Elix Skipper's bass. And that's the fishing line, because he's going to stomp a mud hole in all of them. And then, Konnichiwa. Oh, and we're dancing. Crystal's dancing too. Shark Boy looks very mad. Konnichiwa, Sharko. He's just saying wrestlers' names. That's so funny, dude. Listen, you spicy-headed piece of trash.
I don't know if I've ever really realized that Curry Man was just saying Japanese wrestlers' names.
Oh, I didn't. No, I had no idea. And that's partially because I don't know if I knew any at this time.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Sure. Oh, the music's playing again. Konnichiwa. Oh, we're dancing off with Crystal. Okay. And it looks like we're heading Payton Banks against Traci Brooks. Payton coming out alone. No Robert Roode. I would have to assume this is going to lead to a Booker T, Robert Roode low brawl situation.
You think so?
I feel like it has to. And this crowd would go nuts for it.
Yeah. You know, it's also okay to like not have them on every show.
I know.
I thought she was about to just rip her tits out.
Boom. Who is that? Like Candice
PR.
Michelle? Is that Candice
Michelle? Jesus Christ.
Who, by the way, just got signed.
Yeah.
She just got signed as a like agent slash like she's helping with the knockouts division.
She's
and
like a producer now or something.
I saw a tweet that made me die. I'm going to read it to you right now. Let me pull it up as this match has started already. The bell has rung.
I don't know what's worse, Candice Michelle or Madison Rayne being a coach for AEW, when I think the argument can be that every single women's wrestler in AEW is substantially better than Madison Rayne.
Yeah, damn it, I don't know if I can find the tweet.
Ooh, backstabber by Payton. 1, 2. Now Payton Banks, remember, I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's going to be a mixed tag steel cage match at Lockdown.
Yeah.
She has a pay-per-view match, so theoretically, she should probably win this. Clubbing away with crossface strikes onto Traci. Now she's just straight up choking her. There is a woman in the crowd screaming bloody murder, seeing Traci get choked. Yeah.
Yeah, I love when the people are just screaming in the background the whole time. Okay, I found it.
Okay.
I actually didn't think this was her real account when I was just trying to find it again, but it is. So, Missy Hyatt tweets.
Oh my, okay. Yeah.
Candice Michelle was signed by TNA to become an agent and producer for women's matches. I guess I can now apply to be an agent producer for death matches.
Yeah.
That is a fucking tweet.
Yeah. What's your favorite Candice Michelle match?
She wrestles?
She's our former women's champion, dude.
It's a joke. That's like you with the Christy Hemme. It was like, that's a callback.
What the fuck? Traci just beat Payton. Oh, okay. I don't know if I like that. The Christy Hemme thing, that's legitimate, okay? Because even still right now, we have not really seen her wrestle a lot.
My biggest thing here, listen, Candice Michelle being like a thing is like final. My problem, and here comes Angelina Love and Velvet Sky. Okay, I like this better than a Rude Booker T situation. My biggest issue, Bob, is that these two are fucking marks.
Tommy Dreamer is horrible.
Tommy Dreamer and Carlos Silva with his stupid hat. As, is that Salinas?
Yeah.
My favorite tweet recently was when Steph DeLander wrote, "I'm not going to let a guy in a hat tell me when my career is over."
That's fair.
And I said, "Fuck yeah, no, you are not."
That's fair.
Okay, so Payton Banks is kind of calling shots over here, telling Angelina Love and Velvet to go after her. Here comes Roxy. Now she has issues with Velvet and Angelina after that makeover that turned bad.
Yeah. Now, wasn't Steph? She was cleared by a WWE doctor, wasn't she?
She was cleared by multiple doctors.
Yeah, so they're just being idiots.
Yeah. Jacqueline and Christy Hemme are also out here now, by the way. I think we're getting a battle royal.
No, we're getting a lockdown thing.
Oh, yeah, we can't do a battle royal. And here comes Sharmell with a whip. Sharmell's just whipping the shit out of everyone.
Sharmell is about to be the Knockouts champion. She's going to beat fucking Awesome Kong.
Who's in the corner? There's Traci. Who else is in the ring right now?
I didn't see They pan out. Roxy.
Oh, Salinas.
Oh, there's Booker T. He could have easily just not been on this
He's
show.
trying to get Sharmell to not do this. It's too late.
Well, you know what? I'm sure he was like, I got to appear on the show. That way I can get my booking fee. Which is probably...
You remember, this isn't just a vacation. It's a paid vacation, so I have to look like I'm working.
The idea that like he got paid $5,000 to just walk out to the stage and be like, Sharmell, come here, is infuriating.
Kurt Angle's on his way out, and we went to commercial, but now we're back from commercial right away. Crystal is with Booker and Sharmell, and Booker's like, "What are you doing?" When you married me, you know you married a wildcat. So welcome to the jungle, honey.
Dude, if she's one of the put the strap on, rip on for glory.
Yeah,
What
I'm
are we
here for
doing?
it.
What are
I'm
we
here for it.
doing?
Well, we're gonna see the Samoa Joe training for the TNA title match at Lockdown.
Of course.
Look at Samoa Joe training with this guy whose name I don't remember. Marcus Davis or something like that. It sounds like a fake name, but
Yeah, no, his first name is Marcus.
this is my last crack at it.
I'm never gonna go for it ever again. If I lose, I'm done. Cody's gonna steal this angle in about 12 years.
Yeah. Speaking of Lockdown, though, my final note for the show, Bob, it's not very exciting, so I'm just going to tell you now. Impact tapings after Lockdown are actually going to be on Tuesday and Wednesday instead of Monday on April 14th and 15th. Look at that. How ironic.
It's crazy.
And Alvarez says he's not sure why, but it's got to be because there's travel time, and they have to get back to
but from Lowell to Orlando?
This is not unusual for pay-per-views outside of Orlando to have a different taping day after.
In case anybody's wondering, 21 hours and 25 minutes away from Star Wars. That was also important because that shows me, with how much time is left in the show, that there's 8 minutes worth of ads left in the show.
Oh, look at that. I'm getting pretty hyped for Star Wars. I don't know what Star Wars. It does not say. Maybe it's a Star Wars marathon?
Starting at fucking 10 o'clock at night. Or 9 o'clock at night, whatever it is.
Oh, that's a good point.
You know what, dude? That is something they would do, though. They'd be like a Star Wars marathon all weekend.
Yeah.
But that means that you
so
only see it twice.
We're in 2008. I could see this being like the network debut of like Revenge of the Sith.
Oh,
or
it's
something like that.
100% probably what's going on.
The problem is I don't know if there's an easy way we could even find out if we really cared to find out.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, what aired on Spike TV on April 4th, 2008 at around 9 p.m.?
You know what? It's probably easier than you think. If you TV guy,
Yeah, you're probably right.
Watch it just be like pros versus Joes.
Okay, I'm typing it in. Kurt Angle's coming out, so we got time to look this up. What aired on Spike TV on April?
Kurt Angle
4th.
standing in the ring, showing everybody the championship. He looks quite intense.
What time is it actually going to be on? 21 hours from now is roughly...
So like 9, isn't it 9 p.m.? Or no, the countdown started at 23, so probably 8 p.m.
Okay.
That's right. Now, Angle explained to us that Joe has said that if he did not win the title, he would quit wrestling forever.
Okay, so...
He says knowing that Samoans are lying sacks of, I think he said, I don't know what he said, but he basically called him he's a liar.
So the date is for... Okay, Bob. Tonight, April 4th, 2008, A New Hope is on Spike TV.
Look at that.
So they're starting right at the beginning.
See, I fucking knew it, dude. Oh!
Uh-oh.
Scott Steiner, he's going to fucking cash in his contract. It's going to be Steiner versus Joe at Lockdown. Could you imagine?
There's also like a news article that I can't quite get to all the way because it's going through another site, but Hayden Christensen, who plays Anakin in the prequels, there's an April article that says Spike TV is where the fun begins this April. Spike TV enters a new galaxy with the complete Star Wars saga. So they are going to be probably doing a weekend
100%.
thing.
Yeah.
Well, now we know.
There you go.
Scott Steiner, by the way, is dressed to compete. And he has the briefcase. And on the outside of it, he makes sure that you know which briefcase that is. It says TNA Heavyweight Championship title shot.
Which before it would just have the name of the winner on it.
It's
now
a new briefcase too.
Yeah.
It's black instead of silver. Raka Khan is with him, of course, his newest freak.
I think Scotty should just ruin Lockdown and be like, it's a triple threat. I'm in it now. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. Holla if you hear me.
I'm here for it. After your match with Lockdown is over, I'm cashing in. Okay, so he's confirming after Lockdown. After you and Joe beat the hell out of each other, you gotta fight me. Neither one of you could beat me on your best day. Oh. I'm gonna give the winner at Lockdown 1 month. Okay. For sacrifice, we're already setting up for a sacrifice main event. I like that.
I don't hate that.
Because that takes away the immediate rematch that they probably were going to do.
Right.
Look, Kurt's ready to shake his hand.
He wants to shake hands.
I'm not shaking your frickin' hand. You got to win your match at Lockdown first.
Yeah.
And the way I've seen Joe training and who's been training with him, you're not going to win.
Oh.
Really?
Wow. You ain't gonna win. All right. Raka Khan providing nothing.
As I kind of feel like that sums up her entire TNA career, to be honest with you.
You don't think she provides anything?
No. I hate to say it. I mean, I wish she did. Okay, so Matt Morgan is still rambling about girls providing money at the pay-per-view.
Because they're beating each other up.
Queen of the Cage. All the girls on the outside of the cage. And they all have to battle and fight to get into the cage. And then whoever... It's a reverse battle royal, but a cage match. Because then the match starts once you get into the ring.
But how many people get in there? I don't understand this. Oh, bullshit. Make sure nothing bad happens or you're fired. Okay.
And make sure your referee shirt his sleeves. Yeah, okay.
An official one does.
I'm sketching up some ideas for Lockdown. Bro, it's in 2 weeks. What do you mean?
He's stealing Matt Morgan's idea.
Yeah, it's a pretty good idea. I like that.
Idiot. Okay, so they're all. So it's only when 2 women get in the cage is when it starts.
Sorry about your damn luck.
Here we go. We got Sting and James Storm. It's our main event for tonight's episode. Matt Morgan, the special referee, despite not having sleeves for his shirt. So,
Matt Morgan, speaking of people who don't provide anything to the show.
wow. He does. He just annoyance.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, okay, you're
Frustration.
right. Whereas, like, Raka Khan literally just doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Sorry about your damn luck. And here comes the icon. Sting! You see that Sting trademarked Sting with like a bunch of eyes.
Sting.
I hope he wrestles with the Team Cage shirt on.
You hope he what?
wrestles with that shirt on.
He
The
might.
oversized Team Cage shirt.
He might. I wouldn't be surprised.
Wait, it says Team Cage on the back and the front? I did not know that.
I really hope that shirt wouldn't be at the merge table.
I highly doubt it. There's no like TNA logos on it, so I don't think so. But Sting is beating up Storm on the announce table now. He's got a water bottle as Storm goes over to the stage, and he just slapped the water bottle so it shot out in his face.
He sold it. I love it. I'm gonna bring a water bottle over, and I'm gonna hit you over the head with it, and see if.
I mean, it wouldn't feel good. I could see why you'd sell it. My favorite is the clip that I bring up all the time.
There's no way. There's no way that hurts.
If
it's open.
It hurts with your force of your hand.
Okay.
Also, he didn't hit him with it. He literally squished it so the water shot into his face.
Even better.
I liked when he sells the bag of chips. It was like the bowl of chips. It's from like a Nitro or something. It's so funny.
I vaguely remember that.
I bring it up way too often.
My favorite thing is when Sid powerbombs Laparca onto a bag of popcorn.
That's amazing. Oh, wall broke.
Which could hurt if there's a couple of kernels sticking out. I mean, that could feel like thumbtacks.
Sting was like about to use that Irish flag to choke him, and then he took it from the fan, but then just put it on the ground. Oh, he's holding it for him. I see. Okay. So he hit James Storm against the Irish flag. I see what he's doing.
Which hurts more than just the wall.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'll look at an up-close shot of the Team Cage shirt that Sting is wearing, in case we did not know which team he was on.
And you can buy it at TNAshop.com, which is not true.
Yeah, no, you can't. TNA's merch, I think it's, what is it now? It's like TNAmerch.com. It's not been the same in many, many years.
Elevated DDT over the middle rope. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, no, 2.
Let's see, they have a memorabilia.
We gotta go to commercial. We got about 5 minutes left of ads.
Hey, do you want to go halvesies with me, Bob, on a 2025 Slammiversary ring skirt?
No. How much is it?
$500. It's not bad.
No. Why would I go halvesies with that? I'll just buy it for myself, and then I'll charge you $1,500 for it.
I would not do that.
You would. Backdrop by Sting.
Storm going to the top, but Sting stops him with a rake in the eyes. Matt Morgan is so far playing this down the middle. Do you think that's going to change at all?
I would have, yeah, probably, right? He's blatantly made it clear that he's with Tomko.
Right. You look at Tenay's even saying the same thing. Seems like he's pretty right down the middle here.
You know, it is weird. It is weird. Why would he be all like, yeah, Team Tomko, and then be like, but I'm going to be impartial?
Right.
An hour later? Like,
Sting just went to lock in the Scorpion Deathlock, and Storm raked his eyes to stop him. And now he's got him in the corner. He's going to hit that Hangman's Noose Neckbreaker.
Oof. I thought Sting countered that, but he did not.
So did I.
1, 2. Come on, Morgan. Faster count, dude. Jesus. This guy doesn't know how to cheat. This match is about revenge. It's about Sting getting revenge for the beer shot. Oh, he ducks the last call, takes him down. Scorpion Deathlock. Is Morgan going to do the carbon footprint? Maybe.
What?
Jackie Moore's on top rope. What is she doing? Jackie, get off of there.
Matt Morgan stops, catches her midair.
Why?
Gotta give him credit where it's due.
Oh, low blow. That's why. So that he couldn't see that. Oh, no. The wiffle ball bat. Morgan took because he wants to do it. He just threw it to Sting. What?
Oh, and he turned his back.
back.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, my God. It was he swerved us. But
Scorpion death drop.
It's a babyface swerve. So Morgan's a good guy.
Really? Could they have just found their fifth man?
It's kind of funny how at the beginning of the show, the fans were really liking chanting Morgan sucks. Now they have to cheer him.
Well,
okay, so Sting now has left, leaving Morgan by himself with 4 men who are pissed. Yep. Okay. Morgan trying to like defend it, like I didn't do that. Whoops, I slipped up. Oh my God! So he didn't realize Sting got the bat. He threw it to him, Don.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Oh, Brother Ray shoves Matt Morgan. They got him cornered.
Here comes Team Cage. Sting now deciding, okay, I'll come down now that my friends are here. And now we're going to brawl. Kevin Nash taking his sweet time. Kevin Nash still not in the ring. Oh, he's not. Oh, he's just brawling on the floor. Okay, smart. He decided against getting in the ring. Oh, the carbon footprint on Devon.
It was a big boot, dude.
Great. Dallas likes Matt Morgan now.
Am I a Matt Morgan fan?
Yeah, look at it. You're going to love this move.
Let's see. Not super smooth, but hey, it gets the job done.
Wasn't crisp, but it'll do.
Not bad, but Styles, he took it. Look at Tomko dragging AJ away.
Give him the shirt, Christian.
Oh shit.
He head underneath. Oh my God.
So we are finally about to see Matt Morgan's in-ring debut.
He's only been here forever. When did he come in here?
I don't even remember. It's been a long time. What was it, like July-ish or something?
I don't even remember. It's just been a long time.
And we go off the air.
All right. Well, woohoo. We know our 2 teams.
Yeah, we do. How you feeling about that episode of Impact, though?
I thought that was fine.
I thought it was pretty good. I think the crowd excitement really helped. But I mean, even besides that, I think matches that we had were pretty solid. We are building more for Lockdown. I think we were kind of worried at first because we were told a lot of stuff on the first episode, and it's like, okay, we got 4 weeks to build up for Lockdown. Like, what are we going to be doing? Mm-hmm. And I think this one kind of pulled through and be like, okay, we can still work at this a little bit. Now we do have 1 more week still, so anything can happen.
Yeah, I thought it was fine. It was, I'd say, pretty solid show. And then we're also, I mean, we've already built up, or at least announced, the potential sacrifice main event. That isn't for like a month and a half, so
yeah, that's kind of fun.
That's not too bad either. So, but yeah, we have 1 more show, the go home show, before Lockdown 2008. where Samoa Joe presumably will make his in-ring show return from his training to challenge Kurt Angle for the TNA World Title. And if he loses, he's gone forever. He won't even be on the podcast anymore.
Oh my God.
We're cooked. We're cooked
That's
in the
not
chat.
It's not good.
Yeah. All right. Well, that should do it for this week's episode. For Dallas Gridley, I am Bob Colling Jr., and this has been the TNA Cross the Line podcast.